ぴょんぴょんぴょん。Oh, hold up. There we go. Hello. We're gonna be playing some Shining Pearl Pokemon. We're gonna hunt for Baneri. Baneri! I'm going to turn on my game real quick. I was setting it up earlier, but it's off right now. I have some spaghetti, some margarita. I am ready to enjoy a Friday evening / afternoon of Baneri hunting. I'm so ready. All right. Ahoy! Hello, Jason. Are you able to hear the game? It's Pink Bunny time. Audio's good. Awesome. Gonna do this. Sorry, I'm messing with my audio a teensy bit. Alright, let's get hunting. Oh, I forgot I should have that open. Boo! Move my mic down so it doesn't block as much of my screen. I went and found like the biggest patch of grass in Eterna Forest so that I could chain. So I was Googling to make sure I have my details right. Baniri is a 20-ish% encounter rate. And I don't think there are any Poker Radar exclusives in Eterna Forest, so it should be just sorry, let me just, there we go. It should just be a 20% chance to start the chain, and then afterward we should be just home free to the chain. Oh. Honestly, if I found a Baniri as my first Pokemon, shiny Baniri as my first Pokemon, I just have to quit streaming. Like nothing else good is ever gonna top that, you know? Nothing else good is gonna come from this. Yeah, 20% isn't that bad to start the chain, but you know, you could always get unlucky is the problem. Wrong. Square Enix sponsored Final Fantasy stream. Listen, if they prove me wrong that that's not the only good thing that could ever come of it, then yeah, I'll keep streaming. I'm gonna go ahead and deregister this because I don't need it. You've never played a Final Fantasy game? I haven't either, except, yeah, Final Fantasy 14, but that's obviously very different from the mainline games. I have watched my cousin play it when I was younger. I feel like it's something I would be into, but I just never got around to it because, like, I know this isn't necessarily the case, but it's always felt like one of those games that's like, that has like a lot of lore, and it feels like I'm missing out if I don't know it ahead of time. I did consider playing Final Fantasy 15 though, just because, you know, the characters are hot. But like, that applies to like every Final Fantasy game, I guess. Man, not even a single Baniri yet. Boy failure cloud. Really, my relationship with Final Fantasy is just like, it's the same as my relationship to like DC and Marvel, which is that like, all I know is that the characters are hot, because, you know, they're drawn to be conventionally attractive. And that's it. I don't know anything else about what else happens in that game. Yeah, I've heard that the original Final Fantasy VII is really good. I don't remember, I seem to recall people saying that the FF7 remake is like kind of different. Like, it's still good, but it's like different from the original. It's not like exactly faithful. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. It's a super long game. Not to mention, isn't it like there's part 1 and part 2 in the remake? There's 3? Dear Lord. I thought there were only 2. I did not know that there were 3. That's a lot. But hey, Square Enix, you know, I said what I said. If you can get my hands on a Switch at retail price, you don't even have to provide the Switch to me for free. If you can just get one for me, retail price, I will play your games. I mean, considering how iconic the characters are in Final Fantasy VII, I have to imagine that, like, you know, it's worth being split up into 3 discs. Man, where are the Banneries? Am I like in the wrong place or something? Like, does it only spawn? Apparently they're pushing back the date for Switch 2 pre-orders. Oh, really? My guess is that the demand was a lot higher than they expected, like right after the Switch 2 presentation. I mean, I did already register for the Nintendo.com thing I told you about. Oh, tariff concerns. Yeah. But you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm not saying we shouldn't care, but I'm just saying we can't afford to care all the time, you know? I only have so much energy. I'm gonna take a bite of spaghetti. Also, I've encountered so many Pokemon and not a single Bannery yet. I'm glad that they made it easier to chain, in the sense that, like, you don't have to worry about being in the middle of the patch of grass. Like, if a tile that it wants to spawn on is outside, is not valid, then it'll actually, like pick another tile, basically. So I think that's cool. Yeah, I do really want the Switch too. I think, like, see, if there's a price increase that can't be helped, then it's like, you know, it is what it is. But if it's a price increase because of scalping, then I'm like, no thank you. Finally! Alright. It begins. Yeah, MSRP, exactly. Alright, here's where the real adventure begins, you guys. Yeah. Hot. Even the Switch 2 edition of Forgotten Lands? Yeah, I wonder if I'll consider getting, like, Breath of the Wild or something. Because I truthfully haven't even really played through the original, so I'm like, I don't think it's worth it. Like, I've gotten so close to beating Breath of the Wild, but then, like, I wanted to collect all the memories, and then I just never got around to finishing it after that. Like, I think collecting all the memories and then the final boss was literally all that was left when I played through it, and then I just never finished. Yeah, because at that point it was like, and I've since started over because like after I did that, I like forgot everything. So I could play through it on stream, but basically I'd gotten through it, and then at that point I was like, well, I know how the story is gonna end. Like Link is just gonna kill Ganon, and then boom, done. So I wanted to collect all the memories so I could see the lore. Fuck! My chain ended. Alright. It's okay. That's part of the game. Alright, I forgot. I'm gonna deregister everything, and then I'm gonna save one more time, okay? And then give me a moment here. Alright, that's deregistered. And then I'm gonna save my game. Alright. We go again. Tears of the Kingdom is better Breath of the Wild. Yeah, to be honest, like, I have considered just starting Tears of the Kingdom because it's like, at this point, I know everything that happens in Breath of the Wild, even without having played through everything. So... Oh, I know all the characters. I know Sidon. I know Link. That's all I need. Also, I will say, if the music in Pokemon ever gets repetitive, I might just turn it off and then swap to, like, some royalty-free lo-fi or something. because we're gonna be hearing a lot of that battle theme. Ooh! What do they call the ship? Psylink, I think. S-I and then Link. I think they call it Psylink. Sounds like Fiverr Cable Company. It sounds like some kind of like JRPG ability. Oh! I didn't mean to click that. I wasn't thinking. I threw. I was thinking about how hot my ears are right now because I'm wearing my headphones and thinking about if I should swap. It's okay though. Put a fan on? I don't actually have one. And it's also like not that hot. It's just my ears. Because I'm wearing like over the ear headphones. Would I ever get the cat headphones? I don't think so, just because, like, you know, I don't need them at least right now. Like, they're cute, but also, like, no one's gonna see them. So I'm like, what's the point? Yeah, I don't have face cam, so there's nobody to show it off to either. And like, I don't need new headphones, so it's just not something I'm considering. Baneri, please, I'm sorry I ran from you. Come out. I'm begging. Please. I'm gonna go ahead and reset this so I can track my steps more carefully. Try and conserve some repels, maybe. Yeah, exactly. It's like, while I'm wearing them, I'm never gonna see the ears, and like, I don't super care about the aesthetic. At least not anymore. Like, you know, these headphones that I'm using right now do have like RGBs, but like, to be honest, if I were to replace them, I don't care about RGBs anymore. It's enough for my computer to have the RGBs because I can see them. Yeah, it's kind of distracting. That's fair too. Baneri, please. No! The lights that line the corners of a room? I don't really know what that means. Like the rows of like LEDs kind of thing. Dang it. Initiating a chain is such a pain. I feel like it's the easiest way to shiny hunt outside of breeding, which is frankly really boring. I don't like breeding for shinies. Like, for some Pokemon, it's objectively the best way, but it's not fun. Oh, strip LEDs, okay. Yeah, I know what those are. I like the idea of getting strip LEDs and sticking them to like the back of my desk so that like my desk is backlit. Kinda cool. Alright, let me just adjust my lights real quick. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, I mean, decorating is always more... I would only decorate if, like, you know, if you have your own place. It's just easier. Where are the Banaries? I thought it was a 1 in 5 chance! Come on! Huh? Something DC'd from my computer just now? Oh, it was my phone. Hold on. Sorry, my phone is acting up again. Ah! Me walking up to Best Buy looking for a Switch 2. Sorry, I'm trying to get my phone to connect. Me staring through the window at Best Buy waiting for the Switch 2 to come out. Alright. Reconnected, I think? There we go. Sorry for the jump scare. Hi Daiju, how are you? Do you think people will camp outside for it? It's completely possible, but also, given that like COVID has happened, I think now it's very likely that retailers will have ways for people to pre-order online, or like they might even just like restrict pre-orders to online and stuff, so that, you know, camping doesn't happen. I suspect there will be places that still do like in person where it's like get in line and then like the first person to like they just let people in order, and then when they run out, they run out. But I think there will probably be more online orders and online like queues, you know? Yeah, I mean, everything has prioritized online because like COVID happened, and then I feel like, you know, in theory, like once you have the systems up and running, online should be easier to manage something like a queue system, right? So it's like, there's no reason they wouldn't do online, surely. Aichi, do you have any thoughts about the Switch too? When the Wii came out, I think they were still doing in-person lines because my mom got me the Wii for Christmas and she physically went to line up Also, we finally got a Baneri! Finally, we can start chaining again! Bunny! Like, yeah, I just don't think camping is like... I think people in the past kinda used to do that. Like, stores used to do that just because, like, you know, number one, it's a sign of kind of dedication, I guess, to kind of figure out who's worthy of getting an early console or whatever. But also just because, like, and I think they use that to justify not building an online system built for, like, a queue. Because, you know, people didn't want to bother. Yeah, I think camping is old news. And frankly, after my upsetting experience trying to... Not really camping, but like lining up super early for a Switch at Toys R Us. I was like, it's not fucking worth it, man. Imagine being 11th in line when they had 10 consoles. I was so upset. I literally went home and like just silently cried in my bed for like 15 minutes. I got over it fast, but it was extremely disappointing. Well, the thing is, like, they didn't come out at an unreasonable time. It's just that when they did come out, like, there were already a billion people lined up. It's like, I'm pretty sure people arrived in line, like, we lined up earlier than, like, even most of the employees were, like most of the employees weren't even there yet. So it's like, they told us as soon as they could have, like right before opening, essentially, but like, it was still disappointing. I like that in this game they made Baneri's ears unroll in its animation. It's cute. It's so cute. Wow, I'm getting like a bunch of critical captures today. I just got like two or three in a row. Yeah, I don't know what I don't really know what happened with the Switch. Like, if it was literally just because scalpers were picking up all the Switches they could, or what. But like, supply for the Switch 1 seemed really low. Like, unusually low compared to my past experience with consoles. Oh, same thing happened with the Wii. I guess my mom must have gotten lucky. I think my mom managed to get our Wii like pretty soon after release. Like not on day of release or anything crazy like that, but like pretty fast in hindsight. Yeah, that does sound like the Switch situation. Just sold out everywhere. Oh my god, they had one Wii? Lucky, lucky. Dude, I'm getting so many critical captures. What affects critical capture rate? The hell? Yeah, they're random, but I'm like, is there something that's making them happen so often? Because I've never gotten this lucky before in my life. Oh, it depends on dex completion? I didn't know that. Because I have been working on that very hard. I did a bunch of breeding and evolving to help complete my dex recently. I have... I don't know, we can check after this. Let me see. 356. Not bad. Oh, if you have more than 300? Ah. I don't think the catching charm appears in this game though. I think the catching charm appears in Sword and Shield? And maybe Scarlet Violet or something? But I don't think it appears in BDSP. It does? Well, now I'm curious. Oh! What the fuck? Well, I haven't been using that. Whoops. Is the Hotel Grand Lake the one next to Pastoria City? Like next to that restaurant with the double battles? Where is Hotel Grand Lake? Oh, okay. Maybe I'll go get it, like, off stream. I don't really need it right now, because Baniri's... Like, these Baniri are low level, so it doesn't really matter. But maybe I'll get it after this game, so that I can catch legendaries and stuff easier, too. Bunny times 25. Hopefully we don't have to hit 4K. Maybe saw something. Where did it go? Alright, hold on. Getting tissue. Be right back. There we go. Ugh. No! Well, rip the chain. We go again. Yeah, honestly, there's always at least a 7% chance of the chain breaking, so it is what it is. That's a hidden ability Pokemon. A hidden ability Wurmple. I don't need that. Also, funny story. I always thought Wurmple was spelled W-R-U-M-P-L-E. I thought that for like all of my childhood before realizing at some point that, you know, it's worm, like, it's Wurmple, like worm. Rumple, yeah. Listen, my first game was Leaf Green. Wurmple wasn't in that one. At least not like until later. Maybe. I don't remember if it appears after you get the national dex. Blaziken. Oh no, my phone disconnected again. Hello? What's going on, dude? I didn't even touch you. Alright, give me a second. Turning off my cam real quick because my phone's acting up. I wonder if my phone's just like getting too hot or something. That's possible. It has a tendency to overheat. Tim Apple stream sniping. Alright, we're back. Oh my god, for alligator, yeah. The only reason it's spelled like that is because of like the technical limitations, yeah. Oh my god. My phone just disconnected again? What was that? No, we're back. What the heck? I'm like literally not touching it. Hello? First of all, I found a Baniri. That's good. Ugh. Alright. Stay connected, please, phone. I'm begging. They came up with the name and then realized like, oh, we really can't name him that without cutting some corners. Wow. Fly Scorp? Is it called like the Flying Scorpion or something? Fly Scorpio. He's a Scorpio. You think we're compatible? Pilot born in November. Fly scorpion. Yeah, I guess the names are a little too iconic. Because, like, to be fair, the Pokemon like titles or whatever, the species names, like those basically only appear in the Pokedex. Like the names appear like everywhere. So I wonder if it would cause problems trading between games or something maybe. Like there's a whole thing about like, you know, you can't like change the nickname if it's given by another trainer. So maybe like they just didn't want to have to deal with the problem of like, you know, for alligator being recognized as a nickname if you traded it to a game that, you know, has it spelled differently in the internal data. That would be my first guess, at least, about why they wouldn't. Or dial? Where does or dial come from? Let's see. Oh, it comes from king, or like B. That's fun. Oh yeah, Dragon Tail's Ord. I don't think that was on purpose though. I don't think the Ord comes from that. I'm a Dragon Tales fan. I used to watch Dragon Tales so much when I was a kid. I remember one day they introduced Enrique and I'd never seen the episode where like he first like moves in or whatever, where he first joins the series, and I was like, who the fuck is this? Who are you? Enrique was like, I forgot if he was their cousin or if he was just a neighbor that moved in. But then he started joining them on their journeys to Dragonland. Yeah, there was a new kid in the later series who spoke like Spanish and stuff. I did watch PBS Kids shows for way too long just because we didn't have like other channels that, you know, kids might have been watching at the time, like Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, that kind of stuff. So like I probably watched PBS Kids like through my like early teens just because I was bored and wanted something to watch on the TV. Don't trust this guy low-key. That's what I thought when I first saw him. I was like, who are you? This guy does not exist. It's a Berenstain Bears situation. There's some kids show that would hold up to teen years. Yeah, like I think a lot of the shows that focused more on like socializing as opposed to like, you know, things like English, reading, math, that kind of thing. I think those shows tend to hold up somewhat well. Like Arthur is a good example. And I mean, I literally just said the ones that don't like focus on like, you know, on like school stuff, but it's like Cyber Chase was also a good one. Cyber Chase I think was pretty good. Most Disney Channel shows, true. Like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, I could watch the like old series well into my late teens. Even though at that point they were making Sweet Life on deck, but like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was like the OG. Oh, Phineas and Ferb, that's a good one too, yeah. Phineas and Ferb is like one that you can watch as like an adult and it would still be entertaining. It also helps that like the show's creator, like he has a social media presence and like he's well aware that a lot of people like grew up watching his show. And so it's like, you know, he knows that at this point a lot of the audience that follows it is older. It's like pretty cool. Doofus's parents not showing up for his birth. I also think Doofenshmirtz being forced to wear a dress for all of his childhood was also wild. I was like, this is a bizarre choice. Also, doesn't he have like a brother too? No, the chain ended. Rip. Also, I think it's like he's like the first sympathetic villain where it's like the sympathy doesn't come from like, you know, like necessarily a sob story, if that makes sense. Like I feel like there was like this period where like Disney tried to make like a twist villain in every single story. And then like they moved on to making a twist villain with like a reason to be evil. I don't know. In my memory, he has a brother that he was like rivals with or something, but I could be totally misremembering. But yeah, like Disney had an era of like making like sob backstory villains. And I was like, I mean, you know. But then like with Doofusverse, it's like, it's not even really like a sob story background. It's like, it's like, oh, this guy had a really weird upbringing. It's like, if he weren't a cartoon villain, I'd be like, I think you need therapy, dude. I think therapy would do you a lot of good. And I mean, ultimately, like, his evil schemes also aren't, like, that evil. Like, they're insane, but they're not really that evil. Yeah, most of his machines A only affect like the immediate local area and not like the world or anything. And then B, it's usually something just like, I'm going to like zap the local bodybuilder contest so that they all have to wear dresses and will feel the pain that I felt when I was a child and had to wear a dress, something like that. Just like so intensely personal and specific. And it's like never putting anyone in danger. It's basically just like trying to mildly embarrass people. I mean, I'm like making it up, but it's definitely along those lines, right? Like where everything is like just a hyper specific vendetta that he has to take action on. That's kind of the plot of most of his evil plans. Ah, so he does have a brother. I did remember that part. I'm pretty sure his brother was like, he had like an inferiority complex too, because like his parents always favored his brother or something like that. I have literally no memory at all of what role the brother plays in the episode where he appears, but knowing Doofusverse, that's the extent of it, surely. Roger is handsome, charming, and successful. Yeah, something like that. Even catching strays from the wiki. I feel like his entire life story is catching strays. Oh, that's right. That's what the backstory was. Listen, not everyone has the money to afford to just throw out the baby clothes that they got, you know, the children's clothes that they got, so... what you gonna do? I mean, you definitely don't gotta make your kid wear them, though. Yeah, I mean, they couldn't just get rid of it, I guess. But also, bizarre choice. I think not showing up to his birth is probably the most iconic thing, the most iconic way that Doofenshmirtz was wronged by his parents. I remember the first time I heard that, I was like, whoa. Hold on, I'm adjusting something. Okay. I had to switch my headphones. It was getting too hot. I swapped to my little earbuds. Yeah, even the doctor and the nurse being like, the fuck is happening here? No, chain ended. Ugh. Man, they don't want a chain for me. Like, I'm not even killing you guys, I'm catching you. Why must you do this to me? Wait, Baniri is the only Pokemon with 0 base friendship? That's kind of wild to me. I don't know why they would make that choice. Is that true? Oh, Baniri. That's funny. They hate people so much. Why friend shape if not friend? I mean, legendaries are basically gods though. They can't afford to be friends with humans before you catch them. I feel like there are other Pokemon more suited to be like people haters than Baniri. Gyarados is right there, true. There's so many like Pokemon that just have like resting bitch faces, like just angry faces, and like instead of choosing those, they chose Baniri to be 0 base friendship. Have I ever seen a happy Gyarados? No. I don't know if I could even imagine it. I don't know if they have muscles in their face that give them the capability of smiling. Like, how would you even depict it in the anime? I don't think it could happen. He still looks angry. I mean, it's just hard. I can't imagine, like... I don't think the shape of a Gyarados' mouth can change that much. And so the only thing you could do is express that it's happy through its eyes. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was imagining, and I'm like, I don't know. Still looks angry to me. Its muscles are permanently frozen like that. Do you think that in the Pokemon world, moms will tell their children like, stop frowning and glaring like that or your face will end up frozen like a Gyarados? Some of what entries? Wait, which entries are we talking about? Like Pokedex entries for which Pokemon? No, the chain ended again. The Mega Evolution entries, I don't think I paid attention to them. Ugh. Stretch break. Wow. I'm gonna slouch down in my chair a little. Oh yes, I have heard that, I think. I don't think I've ever paid attention to it personally, but I did see a thing where it was like Mega evolving is actually really painful for the Pokemon, and I'm like, oh boy. This is going to cause some online discourse. I could feel it. They were written to make removing megas feel less bad? Maybe. That's possible. Because you said this was in, like, Sun and Moon, right? So maybe it really was like, oh, we don't do that anymore because turns out it hurts them. Like, I get why they have to introduce, like, new gimmicks, like Mega Evolution, Z moves, and all that. But I'm also like, every time they do it, they end up removing it, like, one generation later. So I'm like, I don't really see the point in engaging with it too hard. I don't know. Dude, they're coming back in Legends CA. Maybe they'll just make it like a region-specific thing. Every region has its own gimmick. I also think Mega Evolution in general, like, is kind of a bad mechanic in terms of, like, competition. Like the idea of giving only Mega Evolutions to some specific Pokemon, when there are so many, it's not even like, oh, we're gonna give them only to the ones that are, like, underutilized so that they become more competitively viable. It's like, no, they just gave them to some of the most popular Pokemon, including some that probably were, like, already pretty good without them. So I think that, like, Mega Evolution was kind of not going to stick around. Are you saying Charizard didn't need 2 Megas? No, I'm saying Mewtwo didn't need 2 Megas, obviously. But yeah, like, Z moves, I could see it a little bit more being more competitively, how do I say it? I could see it having more competitive integrity because at least every Pokemon has access to Z moves, but then they gave some special Z moves to some special Pokemon, so I'm like, I don't know why the point, you know? And it's the same thing with Gigantamaxing versus Dynamaxing. I think Terastallizing has potential though, maybe. Has more potential to be like something that sticks around longer term. Because otherwise it's just like you're just giving this special mechanic to certain Pokemon and it's very obvious that it's not gonna stick around long term because there's no way it possibly could. In general, I just feel like X and Y, as far as the gameplay mechanics goes, it felt kind of rushed. It felt kind of like surface level trying to do something new, but then like, you know, none of the new stuff they did was, oh man, the chain ended so fast. None of the new stuff they did was like built to last, you know? And it's very obvious once you start to just examine exactly what the mechanics are doing. Because would have been fine as a gimmick if they weren't so unevenly distributed. Yeah, maybe. But it would literally take them giving like every Pokemon a Mega. Probably. Because then it's like, otherwise how else are you gonna judge who gets one and who doesn't? Z-moves felt like the attempt to give every Pokemon a Mega, but then like they still gave some Pokemon Megas and some Pokemon really generic, like kind of Megas, basically. I mean, it wasn't what I was looking for, but I'll fucking take it. I mean... I'll take it. Huh? Yay! I mean, you know what? We got a shiny. That feels pretty good. I'm, I guess I'll just continue chaining Cascoons. Since I'm here. No, I'm not going to. That's gonna waste my Pokeballs, actually. I got a shiny Cascoon, Taichu. It's green. Alright. Let's see. What's my plan now? I guess I'll save my game real quick. Oh, hold on. Actually, let me just real quick. Okay, and then we'll save the game. All right. Well, we're back in position to keep hunting. That was full odds. That was the first chain. So, I mean, I'll take it. But where's my beautiful little pink bunny? I want a bunny. Yeah, 1 out of 4K. 1 out of 4,096 or whatever. That is my first shiny this playthrough, and it's a Cascoon. I was hoping it would be a Baniri, but you know? Green shiny gang, hell yeah. I wonder why they made so many shinies green, for real. Yeah, because it's like every single shiny, like every shiny in that category of just like the green ones, it's like most of them aren't like pink or red or anything, so it's like I don't know why they chose green. Yeah, and the green tends to not be very flattering, huh? Yeah, Espeon being green, I'm like, eh. It's puke colored. The only reason I'm willing to accept green Espeon is because there's a fan artist that I follow. I think I've sent you their art before, where they draw a lot of Sprigatito art and like art of like the Sprigatito line, and like one of their recurring characters is a shiny Espeon, and I'm like, you know what? This Espeon's cute, I'll take it. Baneri, please come out. Come out. Imagine if all the shinies were made just green, except for the Pokemon that were green to begin with. Hell. Ah! Where are my Baneries? Why won't they come out to play? Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of when they like switch the color palettes of two Pokemon and make that their shinies. Green Spiel? Oh no. What are the colors of Shiny Spiel's evolutions? They're also purple? Oh, okay. Kept as his feel? Yeah, I suspected you would. Neri sent that shiny Cascoon as a sacrificial lamb, and they're like, why won't this guy leave us alone? We gave him a shiny, why won't he just leave? Yay. Of all the shinies they could have sent. This is what zero-based friendship does? No! Why friend-shaped if not friend? Everything about Baneri says it should be a friend, and yet, here we are. This is the lesson Pokemon was teaching us. Ooh, a hidden ability. There's literal lions they could have done it with. Yeah, like there are Pokemon that look like they would actually hate humans. But Nuri's one of the cute ones, quote unquote, that you can walk with in Amity Square. What do you mean it's base zero friendship? You will BRB? Okay, have fun. I'm just chilling. Not going anywhere for a minute. Oh no, food coma starting to hit. I ate the heavy carbs, and now I'm yawning. Da, da, da. When will my husband, Pink Bunny, come from? Welcome back. I didn't go anywhere as promised. Still looking for my pink bunny. Pink bunny club. Hello. Hello, new person. What should I call you? Is that what we're called? It's what we're called this stream. Pink Bunny Club. We've just been shiny hunting. We found one shiny, but it was a Cascoon, not a Baniri. So we're still on the hunt. But yeah, hello new chatter. Let me know what you want me to call you because unfortunately I can't read your name. Do do do. Beep 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 beep. It's a Chinese name. That means you need to learn a bit of Chinese. You know what? The sucky part is? I do know Chinese. I just can't read all of it. I know enough Chinese to talk to my parents, and that's it. Aichi, you have a childhood thing to tell about it? Tell about what? Wait, about what? I'm waiting for the day that the Baniri comes onto screen and has pink fur, and then I'm going to scream. Your grandpa sold a bunny to someone and the person promised a pink bunny? That's messed up. Wow, that's a betrayal. No, the chain ended! It sounded like Haruka? That is a Japanese name. Though the name is kanji, so I don't know. I also do know a bit of Japanese because I studied it in high school and college, but I'm not good at reading kanji. I just want a shiny Baniri. Baniri! Sorry. I need to stretch. You thought it was shiny? My bad. Is it because I was very excited? It's because there's a 1 in 5 chance and it takes forever to get the chain started. It's okay, the next number is 69. That's when the bunny will come out, right? The shiny bunny. Everyone knows that the fun number is when the shiny appears. My name is like a VTuber who you followed before? Really? I've never seen another VTuber named Harris, to be honest. But also, I probably don't follow that many VTubers. Like, I follow some bigger ones, but I'm in school, so I don't exactly have a whole lot of time to be watching streams all the time. No, we went past the sex number and I didn't even get a shiny. Ugh. Oh, my voice is like a VTuber you followed before? Really? This one. I feel like I haven't really been told my voice sounds like anyone, to be honest. Like, I've been told like one time by someone not a mutual friend, friend of a friend, that I sound like Saikuno, and I'm like, I don't think so. 420th one, you're so right. It's so on. I just have to make it to 420. I'm a sixth of the way through. Yeah, I super don't think I sound like Saikuno. His voice is very different. Nichi-sanji or Hololive? Oh! I watched some Hololive. I don't watch a whole lot of Nichi-sanji though. But I'll take that as a compliment. I'm gonna assume that means my voice sounds good and not fuck, the chain ended. I'm gonna assume that means that you're okay with listening to my voice though, since you followed that VTuber before. Also, normally I end stream at around 2 hours, but like, you know, if we're just shiny hunting, maybe I'll go a little longer. I do feel like hunting a little more. Because I have that unhealthy gambler in me that's like, you know what? I've gone through 72. It's bound to come out soon. We go 1,000 today? I don't know if I can do that, man. I'm gonna be real. Subathon incoming? Dear Lord. What would the equivalent of a subathon be on YouTube? Member-a-thon? I mean, YouTube does have memberships, but it's like, you know, it's a little different, probably. Member-a-thon. Membathon. I've never given a YouTuber money before either, to be honest. At least not through YouTube. Like, I've supported Patreons before and stuff, but not directly through YouTube. He's neither Hololive nor Nijisanji, he's independent. Oh, okay. Oh, Shoto! Well, I'll take that as a huge compliment. I like Shoto. He's cool. I feel like whenever I use I feel like whenever I use the poker radar, I have to like squint at the screen and count the number of grass tiles. A huge compliment. Do not think of that. Why? Do you hate his voice? I'm gonna tell him. Once I tell him, it's so over for you. Oh, he has some issues, really? I don't follow people very closely, so if something's been happening, I don't really know. We're at 74. Yeah, it's like you can see, like I can see where the shaking patches are, but like I have to like count the number. I have to like figure out the number of tiles away they are. I don't know why they blurred the edges. I don't know if that's maybe just an Eterna Forest thing, because I don't think that's a thing outside of the forest. I think it might be just Eterna Forest, just for like the vibes. Oh, they did? Maybe it's to give the illusion of like depth. Like, you know how like if you're looking at something close to you, then the things far away look different or look blurry, right? Alright, I think I'll go an extra half hour today, maybe. I think that's probably all I have the energy for. But I don't want to stop yet, even though now is my usual ending time. Adds depth to my headache. shiny Veneering. I just have to keep my eye on the prize and remember what I'm playing this game for. Winning a prize at a carnival. Oh, I'm losing all my money to this carnival, man. What if when shiny comes out but you defend it? Do you mean defeat it? If I defeat it, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. If I defeat it, though, maybe the chain will continue and the odds will still be higher. It's kind of like that. They make seemingly impossible odds. Chaining, though, should make it, like, way higher, right? Oh. Hopefully. Let me see real quick what the odds are. I'm curious. Take the radar. Find the shiny and just kill it. Giga Chad move. Alright, let's see. Let me check what chain I'm on, because I don't remember. Alright, I'm at 8. So the next one is a 1 out of 2,600 chance-ish. I'm still thinking about my jump scare because of my phone disconnecting and me being really close to the camera. Maybe I should make that into a TikTok. How much does it increase per chain? It like varies. Oops, I didn't mean to press that. Well, it's okay. It's okay, I'll just run into this and then not press it. Fine. But it varies per chain. It varies. Let me see if there's like a pattern. It looks like it's an increase of about 0.001 to 0.002-ish%. It seems like. Sweat. You call me Harry Potter? You can call me Harry if you really want to. Yeah, like, and it's approximate too. Like, I think the way the game is coded, it's based on the denominator of the odds. Because the percentage I'm looking at is approximate, and it's based on the, like, the denominator where it's like 1 out of whatever. And also the shiny is for like each what am I thinking of? Each patch. So like you're basically rolling 4 tries at a time. Also, I think if you're in a chain, then you get like an indicator on the overworld when one of them is shiny. The Cascoon didn't have an overworld indicator because that was my first. I think that one was just like complete luck, and it was just my first try. Unless I missed it. I don't think I missed it though. I think it was just pure luck. Yeah, it was the first in the chain. Is it shiny in the overworld if it's first? I don't know. I don't know. Why are you all way over there? They're slowly migrating far away. Ow, I hit my mic. Sorry if you heard that. Oh, it can be shiny even if the bush isn't? Ah. I didn't actually know that. I'm going to go to this one so that I can move back toward the bigger patch of grass. I don't have to walk up and down this narrow corridor. Oh, you got the video just got a full on shiny? Then I don't know. I don't know. Frankly, everything about the Poke Radar is kind of esoteric. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I'm not sure we're gonna get a shiny today, I'm gonna be real. But anything could happen. A stream or two? Yeah. It's probably gonna be more than one stream. Me pretending not to care about the shiny so it shows up. Mood. At least this is still more interesting than just breeding for shinies. I think breeding for shinies is like... it's just so boring. I did get one, just not the one I was looking for. And that one was full odds too. Victory documented on stream. Yeah, like, it's literally just like, you just go to Salacion Town and you do that path that runs all the way up and down. And just go back and forth. It's not something I would feel like streaming. There's like nothing to even watch, you know? Subway Surfers type of content? Yeah, that's like Nintendo Direct watch along kind of content. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it gives me more time to interact with people in chat, but like, if chat is mostly just you most of the time, then it's like, you know, I could just be doing it off stream and messaging you on Discord. In the last direct, the Switch 2 direct, you mean? I'm so excited for the Switch 2. I really hope I'm able to get one from the pre-orders. Too bad you only show up sometimes. I mean, listen, I don't wanna make you feel like I'm being like, oh, people don't watch me regularly enough. Like, I do appreciate whenever you show up. It's just that the reality is, like, if I only have like 3 people in chat, it's not very exciting, right? Like, if the gameplay is not super exciting, and you know, the reality is that like 3 people in chat is not super exciting to watch either, then it's like, I feel like I could stream something else, right? But yeah, I do appreciate when you show up. I just want to make that very clear. It's just that, like, you know, the fact is bigger streamers can afford to do certain things because they have a certain level of activity in their chats. And I mean, to be honest, the main reason I'm streaming a shiny hunt in the first place, even though it's more on the grindy side, is because I wanted to find a shiny, and that's it. I'm really just streaming what I was gonna play anyway if I wasn't streaming. We're almost at 100. You're surprised they had two directs so close to each other? Yeah, I think the Switch 2 was just so, like, you know, obviously the Switch 2 direct like was a whole hour long. They clearly had a lot of stuff they wanted to cover. Was the one in March supposed to be the last official Switch 1 direct? Maybe. I don't know. Because I have to imagine with all the games that were announced for Switch 2 as well, like I have to imagine, you know, all the games going forward are probably gonna be developed for Switch 2 rather than Switch 1, right? 100 buns, we're there. Yeah, I mean, people have known for like years that the Switch 2, was coming. So I have to imagine there probably are game devs out there who, like, you know, were given some information in order to develop something for Switch 2, right? Like FromSoft had to have known for a long time about more details of the Switch 2 so that they could develop, you know, a Switch 2 exclusive Souls-like. Or not Souls-like, but Souls game, I guess. Never would you have seen the day that company and Nintendo would collab. That's fair. I wonder if maybe it's because the Switch 2 had so much hype behind it that they were like, you know what, we're just gonna do it. We're going to have this be a Switch 2 exclusive. Cause like, was Bloodborne a PS4 exclusive? Is it on PS5? Bloodborne was PS4 exclusive? Okay. Did that, like... Was the I don't know the history of Bloodborne, but like when was Bloodborne released relative to when the PS4 was released? Like were they released at the same time like Switch 2? Like I have no timeline in my head for it at all. Oh wait, so they weren't released at the same time. Because I mean, I was gonna say like maybe if they were released at the same time, you know, maybe they had success with Bloodborne being hyped up at the same time, but I don't know. Also, Silksong being announced in the Switch 2 Direct was really funny. Like I remember I asked you, I was like, oh, did they already announce Silksong? And you were just like, yeah, that was the announcement. And I'm like, ah. And it wasn't even like a full trailer, it was just like a seconds long thing. Yeah, Taichu, in the Switch 2 Direct, they showed a brief clip of Silksong and they were like, coming in 2025 or something. People are still doubtful it's coming out. Yeah, I don't blame them. I would also be dubious. I am dubious, rather. Like, the way they announced it is a little bit too, like, in passing. It just feels like it feels too good to be true. Like, I just don't know. Yeah, that's another thing, right? They only said release year, so like in my mind it's like if it's only release year, then nothing's set in stone yet. It could still get delayed. Silksong is becoming just a legend? Yeah, it really is. Like the fact, like I didn't even play the original like game, and I know about all the Silksong stuff. Oh, Microsoft did that before too? All the games except Silksong. We're keeping that one for ourselves. Microsoft employees be like, hehehe, no one else gets to play it, only us. The thing is, at this point, it's like, I kind of wonder if it does come out, will people be like, oh my god, yeah, it came out, or will people be like, fucking finally? Like, will the hype be kind of burned out, you know? Even if it does actually release? And I think also, like, the fact that they released such a short little trailer in a Switch 2 Direct, just kind of in passing, that also makes me kind of doubt whether or not it's gonna come out, because it's like, if they were sure it was gonna come out, wouldn't you think they would like make their own like more intensive marketing like trailer for it or something? It's very like, you know, like it just feels like if it was actually coming out, they would, you know, scrape together the money to make their own trailer to like promote it at least. But like, considering that that was the first announcement, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Daichu. Like, I think that like it's like it could have been a hype moment, but the problem is that the Switch 2 itself is super hype, and Silksong was surrounded by a bunch of Switch 2 games that people are excited about now too. So it's like, I don't know if people are necessarily super excited for Silksong. Like, they probably included that trailer in the Switch 2 Direct because like a lot of people were bound to be looking at the Switch 2 Direct, so a lot of people would see it. But I think it's heavily overshadowed by everything else that was in that Direct, right? By the way, we've hit maximum shiny odds. I don't want to jinx myself, but we are at max shiny odds now while we're hunting. Just thought I'd put that out there. No matter how good it is, you don't know if the hype is still there. Yeah, I don't know. And like, granted, I am not like exactly in the fandom or anything, so you know, this is me kind of looking on as like a completely like distanced third party, because I've never played the original game. I you know, am not exactly like super hyped about Silksong myself, just because I don't plan to play it anytime soon, but can't stop, won't stop. Shiny Baniri, come on out. Day 1532, Silksong announced in the Direct. Put my glasses back on. All this hype over Silksong has got people miffed. Yeah, it feels kind of like people maybe burned out their hype. Guys. Ah! Yay! One stream! That's a pink bunny! I'm just gonna keep chaining until this chain ends. What's gonna be their name? I'm gonna be real, I don't name my Pokemon. I'm really basic. Cotton Candy, honestly, cute name. Woo! I'm gonna keep chaining until the chain breaks, cause like I still have the maximized shiny odds. I might as well. We keep going. Should I keep counting or like, cause at this point I got him. Off the counter? Okay. Alright. We got it. 114. If I can get another one, then I'll have enough to then I'll have one extra to evolve into Lopunny. We're at full shiny odds and then BAM! Yeah. Yeah, some people do just spend forever getting shinies and they get unlucky. But I mean, you know, I'll take what I can get. And because I hit the maximum chain odds, that also means I have at least like 3 Veneries in that mix that have like pretty good IVs. So I'm gonna need to look for them. I'm gonna need to look for them so I can maybe save them. So when you chain, if you chain using the Poke Radar, the 20th, 30th, 40th, and 100th will have a certain number of perfect IVs guaranteed. So I think I'm gonna go through and look for those later, so that I can, you know, release the other ones. Oh, I'm so glad though. Now I can end the stream with no regrets. And tomorrow I can play Marvel Rivals. Or something, maybe. Yeah, maybe the other ones I'll throw into like the Wonder Trade or something. I don't know. We'll see. My hope is that someday I will get a seal in the Wonder Trade. Yo! Yo! Ah! Poker Radar training! Woo! Yo! It's okay. We don't need to keep counting. We'll do this. Oops. Can't stop, won't stop! You're calling streamer luck? Ah! My cheeks hurt from smiling. What if I run out of quick balls? Oh no. I still have other Pokeballs, but that's gonna make things so slow. I didn't expect the chain to go on this long. Should you save now? I think it'll be fine. It should be fine, because saving will... I don't think it'll break the chain like in-game, but it'll break the chain when you like reload anyway, so it's like I might as well just save after the chain. But damn, this chain is going on forever though, actually. Yay! Yay! I think it'll be okay, just cause, like, you know, I'm running on a Switch. Like it has a battery of its own. Like it's probably not gonna just like crash. Jinx myself. Like it's not like I'm running on like a traditional like home console where like if it gets like jostled and like unplugs, then it instantly turns off, that kind of thing. The only console to be MVP during power outages, yeah, exactly. Alright, I think next time I shiny chain, I'm just gonna go ahead and get 256 quick balls so that I can get the maximum chain, no problem. What if the chain doesn't end though? I think the chain might reset at 256. I don't know if they changed that in the remake, but I think in the original, it would end at 256 because of overflow. Like the chain that you were on is like stored as like a byte or whatever. And so like if you hit 256, it overflows back to 0. And either way, there's no benefit to going beyond 100 unless you want to just catch shinies. Because past 100, I believe there aren't any more IV bonuses. So it's like, past 100, the only benefit you get is the increased shiny odds, which maxes out at 40. And it's like, it maxes out at 40 chain and like, you know, it's actually pretty statistically unlikely you'll make it all the way past 100 anyway. Maybe 2 people ever have made it past that. Well, guess who's about to be the 3rd, I bet. Oh. The most elite club. Hell yeah. If you breed a shiny, does the egg also hatch a shiny? No. The probability of the egg being a shiny is completely independent of whether the parents are shinies. Although you would think, right, that like shininess in the Pokemon world should be a genetic thing, probably. But also maybe it's like extremely recessive and that's why. This is odd. I wonder how much the other Pokemon in my party have leveled up from me doing this. Cause like, these are level 10 Baniri, they're not giving that much XP. Gonna blame him whenever I gamble. Famously invented gambling with genes. I mean, he gave us, he's the reason we have shiny hunting and shiny breeding. He's the reason we have IV breeding. Like, actually. I'm so sore. Yesterday when I went to the gym, I tried a new exercise. I tried doing, what are they called? Dumbbell flies? Dumbbell chest flies? And now I'm super sore. Cause they feel so different from bench press. Move breeding technically goes against it. I wonder when this chain is gonna end. A 7% chance every time, so I feel like it's bound to end soon, frankly. Yeah, I do a lot of free weights for like what am I trying to say? For like chest and arms. But I think for like back and like legs, that's where I tend to use machines. I'm imagining just strapping a dumbbell onto your legs. When you do leg lifts, you hold a dumbbell between your feet. Oh, leg lifts. That took me a second to figure out what exercise that was. Yeah, because I feel like the closest you get to free weights when it comes to like legs and like lower body is like, you know, standing exercises like squats and stuff when you're holding weights. Well, there goes the chain. Let's take a look at my haul. Just gonna make sure I don't dox myself. Okay, you guys ready for this? Jesus. Wow. Alright, there's a shiny. There's a shiny. We're gonna go ahead and put them in a special box. Where is the other shiny I got? There you are. Alright, we have 2 shinies. Oh, 4 perfect IVs. That's actually really good. I like how some of these are like... where is it? Attack, no good. Oh right, Cascoon. Cascoon, where are you? I have a bajillion Pokemon and there were probably gaps. So it's probably somewhere in my previous boxes. And there's a search function in this game, but I refuse to use it, as you can tell. There we are! Green little fucker. Very icky, no good. I just don't really feel like it's worth keeping the ones that don't have at least like 3 perfect IVs for breeding, probably. Alright, we have like 1 good one. We have 1 good, one good Baniri. Am I gonna release them all? Maybe, we'll see. I might throw some into like Wonder Trade or something, just for funs. Okay, well. Well. I think, I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm a little bit tuckered out, but we did get 3 shinies. That's a great haul today. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm glad you guys got to witness 3 shinies got, you know, the stream didn't feel like it was for nothing. But yeah, thanks to everyone who stopped by. I appreciate it. Huge luck, huge gaming. Yay, bye, I'm not here. Hi, Kaizaki. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, please leave a like. It helps a lot. And if you want to know when I stream again, please subscribe and hit the bell. I post streams ahead of time, so you should see it in your time zone on the live tab. And yeah, that's it. Tomorrow we will probably not play Pokemon. We'll probably play some Marvel Rivals because it's been a minute since I played, period, let alone on stream. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay happy, and have a good night.